How the fuck do we lose? What? We lost a quiet. Who makes that?
We about to take this thing to the next level, baby. Come on now, let's get fired up. Here we go.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Thompson, the splash brothers in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Anderson Varejao. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, the monster, he's in at shooting guard. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Tristan Thompson. Some strong words of encouragement for his teammates in the huddle. Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting 5 for both teams. And Stephen Curry, he's a player, guys, that you just love to see go to work.
And you can't forget, this guy is always on the prowl defensively, looking to pick you off if you get too casual and loose with the ball. It kind of gets in your head that way.
So for the Cavaliers, their last game, a loss to the Jazz. Well, that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And so here's Cleveland after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Irving passes to Thompson. The rebound by Anderson. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's the monster after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Stolen by Anderson.
Oh.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Anderson. There's the dish to Green. Passes it to Curry. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. And that one's good.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Now here's Irving. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Utah Jazz. Love kicks to Irving. Cleveland moving it around from downtown. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
No one covering.
Oh my God.
And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Here's the monster using his post move to get the 2 points. The monster's got 5 now. Here's Thompson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
Now it's in it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
All right, Anderson. On the wing, Green. Dishes it to Thompson. Shoots.
Ooh. That was so close.
Defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Ooh. Nobody's
Here's the
guarding
Monster,
me.
guarded by Curry. The shot's good from the Monster. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The drive by Green. Thompson outside. Connects from three-point range.
Suck,
Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Loved the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
The pass to the Monster. He dishes it to LeBron.
They all thought I was going to show that.
Pass to the Monster. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
I actually thought they might be able to sustain that momentum they picked up in the fourth quarter and grab the win. It definitely proved anyone wrong who thought early on it wasn't possible. It was possible. It just didn't happen.
And I thought they might make it all the way back, too. You know, definitely made it for an exciting finish. They just came up a shot short.
No, I can tie the
Let's
game
check out
off.
the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've been in peak form as we watch them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Miami Heat right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And I think for the Cavaliers, they've had just the kind of season you
Shoot
knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
Well, there was never a question about the talent. I mean, they've got enough of that. It was just a matter of if they could get the most out of it.
4 on the shot clock. Once again, off the mark by... Warriors trail by 5. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Goodman in at the 3 slot.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Thompson with it, now guarded by the Monster. Curry outside. Shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. The screen from Thompson. On the wing, Irving. The Monster feeds it to Carroll. Pass it to the Monster. On the wing, Irving. Here's the Monster. He's covered by Thompson. And the foul on the Monster.
What?
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Back to Curry. It's up a 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 13 points for Steph Curry.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Yeah, I can do too.
They need this one. The Monster. The shot is off. The Warriors trail. It's Anderson with the drive. Back to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
He
No,
is
there's no way.
fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Irving passes to the Monster.
I can
From deep. And it's rebounded by Anderson. Very shot.
He hit a 3 in the first.
Whoa,
But so
see
far,
that?
has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's the monster. He's covered by Thompson.
What a pass.
Love kicks to LeBron.
LeBron.
On the wing, Irving.
Irving.
Nice shot from the wing. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, the monster in that last game against the Jazz made a big difference. He ended with 17 points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. It was a great contribution from someone who's considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Frankie Doris, he was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all.
Why?
Came through in a big way.
Nobody.
Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
And the foul on the monster. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Anderson Varejao.
What? What's your problem?
Nothing.
You got something to fucking say to me?
Chandler dishes to
Say it. Don't be scared.
I'm not scared of him, old man.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thompson.
What will scare you? Want to break your fucking face in one punch?
No.
Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
No, it wouldn't. No, it would fucking hurt and be crying instead.